My name is Leon. I am Singaporean. I was in the US for a good 6 years before coming back about last year, roughly. Previously, I was running my own venture-backed startup for 2.5 years in Silicon Valley. ChatGPT was 3 blocks down from our office, so even the barista knew about AI. We built custom AI solutions for SMEs. That's like the one-liner, but we do a lot more than that and around that as well. And so unlike a typical custom vendor shop, we would typically be working with each SME owner on the long term. It's a long-term partnership that we work with them, and during this period of service, we will provide change requests, feature upgrades, model upgrades for free within the whole package itself. But what I found in Silicon Valley was that a lot of AI is very fluffy. It's very frothy, it's very overpromised, it's very overhyped. And a lot of times, the stuff you see online, those really cool AI things, they work maybe 20-30% of the time. And that for business use cases is just not the way to do, right? And so I decided to come back to Singapore to start Connective Labs with the goal of trying to bridge these two segments, right? With the very high-tech Silicon Valley AI technology, with the pragmatism of running a Singaporean or Southeast Asian traditional business, right? As you know, implementation of technology is not only about the technology itself, right? It's about how you clean and manage the data, right? How you migrate data, how you secure the data, how you connect to the different data sources. It's also about HR and change management, right? Where you are handling the expectations of the employees and the team that's using these technology, and sometimes they get a little fearful, they get a little terrified, they get a little resistant to those changes. How we manage the transition. Our take on SaaS models, like off-the-shelf products, is that it probably helps you between 70 to 80% of the way there. But that last mile customization is always going to be very, very difficult for any business to handle, right? And that looks like some obscure approval process that you have to send to this random person via WhatsApp or via WeChat so that the person can approve it. There are situations where your data is all over the place in paper, in a certain on-prem server space, and these off-the-shelf products will not be able to just do that for you, right? You do need a transformation plan, you do need data cleaning, migration, and you need all of those things to come together for that actual last mile to work. And so we're very cognizant of that as well. We don't believe an off-the-shelf product can fit for most of our clients. So firstly, we face that pain point every day with the clients that we talk with, right? They have no time to be configuring systems and ensuring that it works and has uptime, it has protections, it has no downtime, it is secure always. That's where we come in. So our service is in reliability business, right? We ensure that systems are up and running for the duration of your business as usual. We have to keep monitoring the system over time to ensure that it fits the needs of your business at any point in time, right? Maybe 6 months down the line, there's a better model on the market. We need to integrate that in. 6 months later, your approval process has changed. You close the store, you open a new one. Those processes need to change. Your store manager leaves and the new guy doesn't know how to use this system, or he's using another legacy system. You need to update as well. Right, and so it's a process of iterative improvement. So typically our engagements are multi-year, but we typically charge a retainer rather than a really, really high upfront build. But we are industry agnostic. We abstract every single back office operations down to its AI core. Right, every AI project essentially has their input, their process, and their output. If we can actually get their knowledge or their domain in that space, we can actually build something for them. So as a result, our clientele is extremely, extremely diverse. We have customers in IT provisions. We have customers in shipping and maritime. We have customers in F&B wholesale. We have customers in HR and payroll. We even have down to pharma. So they're doing like pharma clinical trials and they need regulatory approvals and the likes. We're able to build an in-house system that can cut down their time by quite tremendously amount. And so we do both client-facing work, internal tools. It really depends on whether or not there is an actual ROI that can be derived from that work, instead of just another vanity project, which we're very, very cognizant of now. There's a lot of AI projects that are very vanity-like, right? we can build a chatbot, but is the chatbot really driving that business outcome that you're looking for, right? And if it's not, then we need to relook at what is actually driving the metrics, right? And so we take that view on every kind of diagnosis that we go in to talk with clients. So a lot of clients, certainly they may not be as educated about AI per se, right? And we don't blame them. They're running their business every day. Their multi-million-dollar business is doing well. They're running it every day. So it's our job to really bring in the right kinds of things and to help them look around the corner and build a good foundation so that the AI brain, which handles all the data, can compound over time. And so new AI agents, AI workers can come in and actually benefit from that shared brain. We don't always use the best model to build for them because the best model may not be the right model, right? You may have the latest Opus 4.5 model or Gemini 3 or the upcoming Gemini 4, but it will overthink on the task that you're trying to get it to do on a reliable basis, and you need little errors. You don't want too much variation, right? You want liability to be kept. You want guardrails so that if things go wrong, you have good oversight. That is the core service that we provide. So although we say we sell AI, but that's truly the kind of work that we do.